Hello everyone, this is your DJ Surdo and welcome to my official YouTube channel. Sa araw na ito, ating pag-uusapan. Dito po yung approaching na po yung March 14 and everybody is looking forward po kung ano nga ba ang dapat mangyayari po dito. Mga speculations, theories, at higit sa lahat opinion ng bawat isa po sa atin and looking forward na ito'y positive po, no, ang magiging epekto ito sa lahat. But of course, na ating pag-uusapan po dito yan, no, ano nga ba ang mga bagay, no, na in-expect po natin mangyari po dito sa March 14 or after ng March 14 na inilunsad mismo ng bansang Saudi Arabia. So sa ating makababayan po natin, I will show you the slides. Bibigyan ko kayo ng pagkakataon para magkakaroon tayo ng idea po dito. No? Ano nga ba ang kinaibahan ng Saudi law or labor law dito sa bago pong ini-enhance naman ngayon, bago pong inintroduce mismo na in-announce po nakaraan po ng ating gobyerno dito sa Karian. Ito po yung Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development. Ito po yung labor reform initiative po and the National Transformation Program. But of course, no, kailangan po munang unawain po ninyo, no, ano pong kinakaibahan at ano nga ba ito magiging epekto, no? What will be the positive effect to all of us, especially to those expatriates living here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and to those who are engaged or working in the private sector. Tandaan po natin, to those who are engaged, no, and working in the private sector po yan, mga katropa. At ganun din po, no, ito po under po yan, no, dati po yan na Minister of Labor for Social and Social Development, ngayon po ay Human Resources and Social Development po yan. Kamakailan po nito, mga katropa po natin, napaka-importante po ito, yung date po yan para sa lahat po sa atin, noong last November 4 po yan, last year, kung saan in-announce mismo ng Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development or HRSD, no, at they launched a labor reform initiative under itong sinasabi ko, under the National Transformation Program to enhance, basahin ko po to enhance contractual relationship between the employer and the employees and aims to support the ministry's vision of establishing a very attractive job market. Tandaan po natin, attractive job market, empowering, developing labor competencies, no, and developing the work of environment in the kingdom. So napaka-importante po ito in the compliance with the international standard po ito. And of course na talagang malaki po itong epekto, malaking pagbabago, malaking tulong po ito sa lahat ng ating mga kababayan and to those expatriates po, no, na engage po dito sa iba't ibang sektor or iba't ibang industriya. Saan po yan galing? Yung po yun ang ating sources po yan. Galing po mismo sa website po yan ng Human Resources and Social Development.gov.Saudi Arabia po yan. So ito po, tandaan po natin, mga katrapan, napaka-importante po. Ano nga bang ina-expect po natin? Of course, ito po yung resulta, no? Ito po yung labor reform initiative will apply to millions of foreign workers. Ating pong matatandaan, humigit kumulang nasa 10 milyon po, no, na mga expatriates ang makapag-benefits po dito, ang naninirahan po dito sa loob po ng Karian, especially to those who are working in the private sector, especially then, no, ito mga job mobilization, job mobility, no, at the same time, no, magkakaroon po tayo ng greater emphasis on the contractual relationship between, ayan po, you know, the employer and the employees, mga katropa po natin, kung ating pong makikita po yan, relationship, contractual relationship, kasi sa sa current setup po natin, no, ito po sa kaalaman po natin ng Kafala system or under the sponsorship, no, lahat po iginagawa po natin na it requires permission po ng ating sponsor, open account, mabiyahe, the right to travel, at the same time, no, ito po yung the right to possess a real estate later on or ano pa bang iba't ibang ginagawa po natin, no, hindi po natin magagawa po yan without the consent of our current employer, especially pong pagbabiyahe sa labas, pagsisecure ng exit re-entry visa or exit visa, no, na kailangan po talaga, in short, sila pong may control, no. Hindi po tayo makapagtrabaho, hindi po tayo makapag-transfer po, no, sa ibang company, no, unless they are able to release us or kailangan pa magpaalam sa kanila, no. So ngayon, makatropa po natin kahit papaano, no, na sobrang ganda po ito and we are looking forward po dito sa mga nangyayari sa ngayon. Ito po yung looking ahead, ito po yung resolution na nagpapatibay po, no, Resolution 518, okay, 48 1442 po yan, or ito po yung labor reform initiative po na mismo, no, galing po yan sa Ministry of Human Resources. It will address the labor industry, no, the labor sector po yan, no, which will become effective on March 14. Tandaan po natin, which will be effective on March 14, 2020. Kaya ito, ano na ngayon, 4 days to go na lang, and this will come into effect no? Ito po sa darating po na Sunday, on this coming Sunday, March 14, and everybody po ito ay talagang inaabangan po itong lahat at marami pang mga pagbabago na kailangan may expect po natin na mga positive po yan na mga mangyayari. The Ministry of Interior is also expected, no? The Ministry of Interior is also expected, no, to ease the restriction on the rules, so MOI, regarding the exit and re-entry, yung sinasabi ko doon kanina, and visa issuances, so mga pagbabago sa exit re-entry, at saka yung exit visa na rin, no? These reforms will advance the country's objectives, ayan, pangdaan po natin, of diversifying in oil-dependent economy sa napakahabang panahon po, oil-dependent country po ito, 99% po, no, ng gobyerno, ang kanilang po economy ay pump up po yan o dinadrive po yan ng oil revenue. So ngayon po, Vision 2030, may mga pagbabago and looking forward na lumalayo na po sila. Ito mag-introduce na po, no, non-oil revenue po yan. At the same time, transparency in the employment process and streamlining the immigration rules. Ito sinasabi ko dun kanina sa exit re-entry, visa issuances po yan through the Ministry of Interior sa mga kababayan po natin. Ganun din po, no, mga katropa po natin, eto naman, pagkakataon po natin kasi napaka-importante po ito. Una-unahin po yan kanina itong sa immigration setup, exit and re-entry visa reform. Ano po mayroon po diyan, no? Ito po the labor reform initiative also address Saudi entry, no, Saudi entry and exit requirements for foreign workers, no, kasi sa mga nakaraan, itong sinasabi ko, no, previously a foreign employee could not exit Saudi Arabia without first obtaining an exit re-entry visa through his or her employer or kafil o yung ito po yung sponsor po natin. But under the LRI, ito pong pagbabago ngayon, the Labor Reform Initiative, no, the employer or kafil permission to leave or re-entry or re-enter, no, the country is no longer required. So meaning to say, no, pwede na po sila mismo apply online po yan ang ating mga kababayan, no. Instead, workers may make the request themselves through the Saudi government online platform. Ito po yung ABSHIR, no. Kung tandaan niyo po, ito po yung ABSHIR po yan, online platform na tayo na rin mismo, no, mag-apply po dyan ng exit natin or re-entry without informing, no, ito pong ating current setup na employer or itong ka-feel po natin, no. Tigit sa lahat, ito na po magkakaroon na po ng talagang easing of restriction. Maganda po ito ang movement po, itong mobilization po ng transfer of jobs o transfer of sponsorship from one company to another, kasi nga, no, it will be bounded with more, no, on the contractual employers-employee relationship po yan, mga katropa po natin. So nawa po maging maliwanag po sa inyong lahat po yan, no, lalong-lalo na po dito sa mangyayari. Ito pa ulit, ayan, exit and re-entry visa form. Ito naman, ito ang final exit reform, no, na kung saan prior to the reforms, Saudi immigration policy required that employers or kafil sign a final exit visa. Kaya sabi kong hindi kayo makakalabas sa normal na setup na ginagawa po natin, hindi tayo makakalabas unless kung aprubahan nila, unless kung bibigyan nila tayo ng exit visa, kasi sila commissioner, hawak nila tayo sa lieg, no, ng mga employer po natin, ng mga sponsor po natin. Hindi natin magagawa ang gusto po natin. We don't have the right to travel unless they are allowing us to travel by issuing ito po yung exit visa, mga kababayan po natin. At the same time, following the implementation of the LRI, okay, the employer kafil's consent for immigration from the kingdom will no longer be required. Itong sinasabi ko, we have the right to travel po yan kasi i-apply po natin sa government platform. Yung ABSHIR pa rin po yan. So anyone, no, ang makakapaloob or masasakupan itong LRI or Labor Reform Initiative na sa private sector. So ito po yan, it's a welcoming news to each and everyone, and everybody is quite happy and excited and looking forward this coming Sunday po yan, mga katropa po natin. At ganun din po, no, dito naman, tandaan po, no, mayroon po tayong 5 points or mga takeaways po na we are looking forward dito po sa March 14, especially this coming Sunday, na ito na po nangyayari. Number 1 po dyan, no, after they already launched last November form, no, modernize the terms of employments of expatriates, employees in the kingdom. Magkakaroon po tayo, in short po dito, ng kagandahan po dito. Alam niyo po mangyayari, mga katropa po natin, increasing expat workers po dito na productivity, no? Magiging produktibo po tayo kasi nga kahit papaano naman magkakaroon po tayo ng competition. Competitive din po yung salaries and wages po natin kasi kahit papaano, no, mismo ay talagang magkakaroon talaga ng mga competition ito sa trabaho, no? Napakaganda, which is favorable sa atin po yan. At ganun din po mga katropa po natin, the number to the Saudi government will implement amendments, no? To the law, to the labor law pursuant to the LRI, no, to improve transparency and mobility for expatriates working in the private sector. So yun po yan, no? Kanina kasi Saudi labor law, sabi ko nga ito yun ang panibago ngayon, labor reform initiative. So kailangan po yan, no? May mga kung may mga dapat baguhin po yan sa existing, through itong pagpasok po naman ng labor reform initiative, ito po yung Kafala system na ina-abolish na, no? So at the same time ini-introduce pa, no? Isa lang po ito sa mga malaking pagbabago at marami pa na we are looking forward na mga pagbabago po dito, ang pabor po sa atin, no? Which is more favorable to all of us expatriates who are working here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And then the third one, of course, no, we have the reforms for the exit re-entry immigration concern, MOI. The reforms will make it easier to employees to change the Saudi employers, will reduce restriction on employees and ease exit re-entry requirements for foreign employees in the kingdom. There is allowing and a free movement of the transfer of job from one company to other company by the expatriates or to the worker who are engaged in the private sector, no, without informing the existing sponsor. It's because you need to apply it online, no, through the government platform, through ABSHIR, no. It's a welcoming news to each and everyone. At the same time, number 4, kingdom authorities must still implement ito po yung LRI legislation, okay, which will determine the actual scope. Ito po yung kailangan pa po, no, lalong-lalo sabi ko nga dito kanina, no, wala pang specific talaga po dyan, although in-announce po yan, but of course, no, it has yet to be announced after po yan. Dito po what will be the immigration laws po, amendments in the immigration laws kasi hindi pa specific po dyan as differentiated from the labor law. So we are looking forward no, this Sunday. Andyan na po lahat po yan. Tuloy-tuloy po yan mga katropa po natin. No? Antabayanan po natin ang mga nangyayari. At higit sa lahat, no, the LRI or the Labor Reform Initiative will be an effective tool for the kingdom to combat ito po, the black market in absconding workers. Ito po yung and mitigate against the risk of human trafficking and exploitation. Kasi sa mga nangyayari ngayon, parang slavery, modern day slavery according to ito po yung mga human rights watch po diyan, mga organizations po diyan international, no, nakikita po nila ito ng modern day slavery po ito. Pinapractice po yan ng napakatagal, napakahabang panahon. At of course na tayo po yung nagpapasalamat sa kaharian na mismo po na-introduce po ito para mawala na po yung mga ganong klase, no, na theory or of course speculations na maari pong mismo po dyan, no, na ikasisira po ng lahat at higit sa lahat po dito para po sa ating kapakanan, no, sa ating mga expatriates, and we are happy and looking forward this coming Sunday po yan. At of course mga katropa po natin, no, ito po yung paglo-launch po yan ng human resource, no, and social development. Yan nangyari po yan, no, last November 4 po yan, which is supposedly kung ating po yung makikita po, no, ating po matatandaan dapat first quarter pa po ng 2020. Yun nga lang, it's because due to pandemic, na-delay lang po ang pag-announce po yan. But of course, it will come into effect this coming March 14, no, 2021, wherein everybody is looking forward sa mga nangyayari po dito. And I'm sure lahat po yan mismo, no, ay talagang mismo excited na sa mga kaganapan o sa mga nangyayari, lalong-lalo sa darating na linggo. But of course, mga katropa po natin, maraming salamat po sa inyo. At kung kayo po ay bago pa lang, no, sa ating official YouTube channel, if you are watching this video, don't forget to subscribe. No, ito po sa baba po dyan, by hitting and clicking the subscribe po dyan, and you will be notified at all times. You will be updated with all the latest news and information galing po dito sa atin, DJ Surdo sa Lanap. At ganoon din po, don't forget to click the bell notification po dyan mga katropa para kahit paano lahat po yan updated po kayo, no? Again, don't forget, maraming salamat po dyan sa inyong lahat, and hopefully this segment right now that I'm showing to you and presenting to you will helps you a lot, especially sa ating mga kababayan po dyan na tinuturuan po natin, kaya mas lalo po natin kayong binibigyan ng mga pagkakataon na maliwanagan. But again, maliwanag din po dyan, hindi pa po kasali po dyan sa LRI. Ito po yung mga kadama, ito po yung mga workers po natin, gardeners, securities, family drivers, but still we are looking forward na some other time magkakaroon po kayo, and we are looking forward on that announcement hopefully. But of course from now, ito po na lahat po ng ating mga kababayan, no, millions of millions right now is waiting and welcoming this coming Sunday. God bless everyone. Thank you so much.